Hello electric car lovers, in this channel I cover all the latest tech news surrounding electric cars. I cover the background, feel and drive, the current selling price, and the specs and engineering that go into making each car. If you have an electric car that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. In today's video, I'm reviewing the Mercedes-Benz EQE. I'll be covering the most important features to see whether it crushes the competition or not, with its significantly luxurious interior design and promising long range. Let's see. Oh, and one more thing before I start. I heard Dyson is planning to release an electric car by 2025. I bet they'll suck. Okay, now back to the video. Here is what I know about Formula E. The Formula E is a single-seater racing series for electric vehicles, formerly known as the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship. FIA President Jean Todt and Spanish billionaire Alejandro Agag, who is also the current head of Formula E Holdings, devised the series in Paris in 2011. In September of 2014, the first championship race was held in Beijing. The series has been a FIA Global Championship since 2020. On March 3, 2021, Jean Todt, the president of the Fédération Internationale d'Automobile, or FIA, presented a proposal for a city-based single-seater electric car motor racing championship to politicians Alejandro Agag and Antonio Tajani, as well as the Italian actor Tio Teocoli. At a dinner in a small Italian restaurant in the French capital Paris, Tajani focused on the electrification of the automobile sector, lowering carbon emissions and introducing hybrid and electric vehicles. After discussing the FIA setting up a tender to organize the series, Agag backed Todt's plan because of his past expertise negotiating contracts and television stations, sponsorship, and marketing. Agag persuaded Todt that he would take on the job. Formula E has been at FIA World Championship since the 2020-21 season, making it the first single-seater racing series outside of Formula 1 to do so. At the end of Season 8, in August 2022, Mercedes-Benz will bring its ABB FIA Formula E success story to a close as both the team entrant and manufacturer, according to a statement released in August. It has been the ambition of HWA Race Lab since its inception in Season 5, when it laid the groundwork for Mercedes' Formula E participation to establish itself as a benchmark team at every level of the sport. Stoffel Vandoorne's maiden Mercedes victory came in the penultimate round of Season 6, which was followed by a solid start to Season 7, putting the team in position to fight for the title in only its second season. Last weekend in Berlin, Nick de Vries and the Mercedes EQ Formula E team achieved World Championship status by winning the ABB FIA Formula E World Championship Drivers and Teams Championship, becoming the first all-electric motorsport team to do so in the history of motorsport. In tandem, Mercedes-Benz made the strategic declaration in late July that the brand will be ready to transition to an all-electric vehicle fleet by the end of the decade if market conditions permit. Background: Mercedes-Benz has been investing heavily in technology and electric propulsion system. We saw first that Mercedes-Benz EQS, and then we began to plan for the EQE, a smaller version of the EQS. The Mercedes-Benz EQE is an electric executive car manufactured by Daimler AG, a German automaker. It's a member of the Mercedes-Benz EQ family and debuted at the 2021 Munich Motor Show. The rear motor EQE 350 was the only model offered at launch. Consider the all-electric Mercedes-Benz EQE sedan, which will debut in 2023 as a smaller but no less unique version of the Mercedes EQS. Both cars are essentially electrified versions of the brand's traditional E and S class models. The family sedan will be positioned against the Tesla Model S and the BMW i4. It'll also fill the spaces between Tesla's Model 3 and the midsize Model S. The Mercedes-Benz EQE is a new model that would sit below the bigger and more elegant EQS. It's predicted to appear in showrooms in the United States in late 2022. Design and engineering. Although there are clear similarities between this and the bigger EQS, the EQE has its own distinct taste. Each end of the car has LED illumination, and the front has a smoothened front grille region and the traditional side intakes featured on every Mercedes, which have been naturally blanked out on this EV. A panoramic glass roof and 19-inch wheels are standard, although the latter can be upgraded to 21 inches if you go all out on the extras. This car, like the CLS sedan, has a real trunk lid instead of a tailgate, and its tiny spoiler suggests its sportiness. The charging port is located on the fender of the driver's side. AMG line style will include gloss black details, distinctive multi-spoke wheels, extra fake vents, and more athletic overall look. As with pretty much every other Mercedes, although one doesn't want to label the standard EQE boring, the AMG line upgrade appears to be necessary from the front. 8 cm shorter than the large EQS, the new EQE is 4.95 meters in length, 1.96 in width, and 1.51 meters in height, for a wheelbase of 3.12 meters. A little reduced for the category. According to Mercedes-Benz, the trunk will have a space of 430 liters, that's 15.1 cubic feet. The EQE will be more practical as a product if the standard E-Class utilizes a comparable method of measuring its trunk. The ordinary E-Class can only accommodate 13.1 cubes. Interior. The EQE's interior has an exquisite design with rich materials as well as enough passenger room and cubby storage. When equipped with the optional hyperscreen, which transforms the dashboard into a massive glass panel with several digital displays, the ambience becomes more futuristic. The front seats, which come standard with heated and ventilated cushions, are separated by a floating center console. Massage features may also be added to these thrones. Every EQE comes standard with a panoramic sunroof and configurable ambient interior lighting that follows the dash and doors, giving a distinct appearance when lighted. The cabin may be upgraded with features such as a head-up display, 4-zone temperature control, and automated opening and closing of front doors. We expect the EQE's skateboard-like electric platform to be a boon to packing, with pleasant passenger cabins and competitive freight capacity. The optional hyperscreen, which is 56 inches long and consists of 3 different panels beneath a single sweeping pane of glass, is the showpiece of the EQE's infotainment system. It has a 12.3-inch display, digital gauge cluster screen, a 17.7-inch center touchscreen, and a 12.3-inch front passenger screen. The excellent interface, which uses the newest version of Mercedes' MBUX software, allows the user to access options without having to navigate through menus or utilize voice commands. The EQE's base infotainment system without the hyperscreen is a 12.3-inch touchscreen. It comes with a fingerprint scanner that allows users to access their own profiles. A Burmester sound system and a wireless device charger are also included. Performance. The second model, based on the EVA2 architecture, the Mercedes EQE, will be offered in several configurations. For now, only the EQE 350 version is announced. The EQE 350 generates 215 kW and 391 pound-feet of torque, with a single electric motor installed on its back axle. Mercedes claims that with this combination, the car would accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.6 seconds with a peak speed of 130 miles per hour. A variant of the EQE with all-wheel drive will be available, with a second electric motor driving the front wheels and providing over 499 kilowatts. Mercedes has yet to reveal how powerful this speedy 4MATIC model will be. Regardless of all variants, it'll be offered with air suspension and rear-wheel steering for a smoother ride and better agility in confined areas. The basic wheels are 19 inches, but it is expected that bigger rims will be available, most likely as part of the optional AMG line aesthetic package. Every EQE comes standard with a suite of driver assistance features, and it may be updated with a variety of additional features. A 360-degree video system, automatic high-beam headlights, and a self-parking technology are among the choices. Forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking are standard. Lane departure warning and lane keeping assist are standard. Adaptive cruise control and stop-and-go technology is available. Battery life. The EQE 350 has a 90.6 kWh battery pack that should deliver more than 300 miles of driving range. When it comes to charging, the onboard DC charger supports charging speeds of up to 170 kW, which translates to 32 minutes for a full charge or 15 minutes for a range of 155 miles. You'll get back to full capacity in 8.25 hours if you connect to a typical 11 kW AC charger. A 22 kW charger, on the other hand, will take 4.25 hours. Price and model range. When fully outfitted, this car will not be inexpensive, thanks to features like adaptive air suspension, semi-autonomous driving, automatic comfort closing front doors, and rear axle steering. The entry-level EQE will probably cost $65,000, though this has yet to be confirmed. What can be said is that the electric E-Class will be available for purchase in the United States early next year. To be competitive, it must perform as well in the real world as it does on paper, and with competitors such as the Porsche Taycan, BMW i4, Audi e-tron GT, and Tesla Model S, the EQE must stand out. The huge hyperscreen will help it appeal to people who can't afford it, and the fact that it has greater interior room than an E-Class will also assist. Let's only hope that Mercedes doesn't get too carried away with the pricing, or then the more spicier looking competitors from Porsche and Audi will take all of the pie. For its current production models, Mercedes offers limited and powertrain coverages that are comparable to those offered by other premium manufacturers like BMW and Jaguar. However, the corporation does not give free maintenance. Here are the warranties offered by Mercedes. A 4-year or 50,000-mile limited warranty is included. A 4-year or 50,000-mile powertrain warranty is included. The warranty on electrical components is for 8 years or 100,000 miles. There's no free planned maintenance. This wraps up my review of the Mercedes-Benz EQE. Let me know what you think of it. Thank you for sticking it out through the very end of this video. Nothing helps out my channel more than y'all watching the entire video. These videos take a long time to make and are a labor of love. If you'd like to see my channel grow, please help me spread the word. And until next time, remember, the best experiences aren't about where you end up, but who you're lucky enough to be on the journey with.